So today on our online digital math series, mathematics series, this is video number 143, which we used to give weekly, class 8, chapter 9, algebraic expression. Now here we go with our chapter. Now if we are talking of algebraic expression, we must be very clear about the concepts. First concept is variable. As in case of a rectangle, for example, if we have a figure of rectangle, then if we need to find the area, so we represent this by L and this by B. So what is L and B? L is a variable and B is also variable. So variable means unknown quantity. Since we don't know the length, so in place of length we put L. Similarly for breadth we put B. Constant means values. For example, 2, 7, 8, 9. So these are constant, fixed value. We know the value is 2. That means 2. There is no change. Similarly, the value is 7, remains 7. So these numbers are known as constant. So if we talk about the terms is a combination of variable and constant. For example, 2x, y. This is a term. For example, 7x, y square. This is also a term. And what is algebraic expression? Algebraic expression is combination of terms separated by symbol of addition, subtraction, or multiplication or division. For example, 2xy plus 7xy square plus 5z. So this is an algebraic expression containing three terms, 1, 2, and 3. Now what about like and unlike? If they have same variable with same power, then they are like. For example, terms, for example, 2xy, 7xy, 5xy. They are like. Why they are like? Since they have same variable xy. Here also same variable. So term having the same variable are called like. Now we go with the exercise. Now you can see the first exercise, question number 1. Identify the terms. First we have to identify the terms. Then we talk about the coefficient. So we have we have to write terms. So what is the term? Term is 5x y z square. This is a term. Now second, minus 3z y. This is a term. Now if you talk about coefficients, so in case of coefficient, here 5 is the coefficient, here minus 3 is the coefficient. Similarly, in this case also, 1 is a term, so 1 is in itself a number. Okay, so no need to write the coefficient. In case of a x, coefficient is 1. We don't see any number, that means 1. In case of the term x square, again coefficient is 1. So this is about this question. You can write in form of table also. Here you can see the terms and coefficient separately. So this is about question number 1. Similarly, we can go for other parts also. Now here in case of question third part, In case of third part, again we can write the terms, and here we can write coefficient. Now in this case, we have terms are 4x square y square minus 4x square y square z square. Third one is z square. So coefficient is 4. Here we have write minus 4. Here we have to write 1. So you don't find any coefficient. So if there is no coefficient, that means 1. If you multiply anything by 1, it will remain same. So this is the third part. Now we talk about the fourth part. Sums 3 minus PQ, then QR, then minus RP. If we talk about the coefficient, the number is itself constant, so no coefficient. So here we can write minus 1, here 1, again minus 1. Okay, so these are the coefficient. Again you can put them in a box. So this is about terms of and coefficient. Now we move to the next part, fifth part. Similarly, we can now we move to the fifth part. In fifth part, this is first term, and in case of first term x upon 2, this is a term. Then if we talk about coefficient, you can see this can be written as half into x. So coefficient will be half. In case of y upon 2 also, we can write it as half into y. So coefficient is half. So in case of third part, minus xy, here coefficient is minus 1. So this is about fifth part. Now if you talk, this is sixth part, this is a term, minus 3 a 0.3 a, coefficient 0.3, minus 0.6 ab, coefficient 0.6, minus 0.6. Then third part 0.5 b, so coefficient 0.5. So this is about sixth part. Now we move to the next. Now let's start with question number 2. In question number 2, classify the following polynomials as monomial, binomial, trinomial. Which polynomials do not fit in any of these three categories? Okay, we have to find that also. Now, for example, let us take the first. Now, in this case, we have three terms. This is first term, this is second term, and this is third term. A polynomial containing three terms is known as trinomial. So we name it as a trinomial. Similarly, here also we have three terms, 1, 2, and 3. Trinomial. Again, in this one, 1, 2, 3 terms. Again, trinomial. So if it is a single term, monomial, two terms, binomial, and three terms, trinomial. More than three, that doesn't fit to any of the category. Now here you can see we have only one term. What we call it? We call it a monomial. Here we have two terms, 1 and 2. So we call it a binomial. Now again, here also we have two terms, 1 and 2. So we call it a binomial. Single term, we call it monomial. Here again, we have two terms, 1 and 2. We call it a binomial. Here we have four terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't fit any of the category. Basically, it's a tetranomial. Okay. So that doesn't part of any of the category, we can say. Now here in this case, we have two terms, 1 and 2. So what we call it? We call it a binomial. This is about question number 2. Let us move to the question number 3. Here you can see question number 3. Here we have to add. First part, adding means we can add or subtract only like terms. So there are two methods, either in horizontal way or in column method or vertical method. In two way you can add or subtract the algebraic expression. Now in this case, we can write them as AB minus BC plus, since we are adding them, minus CA plus CA minus AB. Now what we can do, we collect the like terms. Here these two terms are like 1 and 2. So we write it AB minus AB. Now second, minus BC plus BC minus CA plus CA. Now these two, they plus minus get cancelled, minus plus cancel, minus plus cancel. So answer is 0. This is about the first part. Now we move to the second part. Now this is second part. Again we write them in A minus B plus AB plus B minus C plus BC plus C minus A plus AC. Now what we will do? We will collect the like terms. So A and minus A. So we write them together, A minus A, then minus B, then B, then we write minus C. Here we have C. Then we write this AB. Then we write BC. Then we write AC. Now after this one, plus A minus A cancel, minus B plus B cancel, minus C plus C cancel. So what left? AB plus BC plus AC. So this will be your answer. So this is about second part. Now we move to the third part. This is third part. We can write it as here 2p square q square minus 3pq plus 4. Then plus 5 plus 7 pq minus 3p square q square. Now, after this step, removing the comma, we put plus. Now we collect the like term. Now you can see p square q square. Here also p square q square. So we write it here 2p square q square minus 3p square q square. Then after you can see pq minus 3 PQ. Here also we have PQ. So we write here 7 PQ. After this, we write what left? 4 and 5. We can count the terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there also 6. Now all terms we have taken. Now, since it is 2 PQ square, this is minus 3 PQ square. That means 2 minus 3 minus 1. So we write it here minus p square q square. Here minus 3 and plus 7. Just like an integer, you can take it out minus 3 plus 7. So minus plus minus. So answer is 4. And symbol of bigger number or greater number plus 4. So we can write it here 4 pq. What 4 plus 5 9. So we can write here 9. So this will be your answer in case of third part. Now we move to the next fourth part. This is the fourth part. In this fourth part also, we can write here L square plus M square. In place of bracket, we can write plus. Since we are adding n square plus n square plus L square plus 2lm plus 2mn, this is plus 2nl. So this is the first step. Then after we collect the like term L square, or we can write 2L square, M square, you can write it as 2M square, N square plus N square, you can write it as 2N square. Then after we can write it as 2LM as it is. Why? Since this is only the one term, no other term is like LM, or 2mn plus 2nl. So all terms are with 2. So we can write in this way also 2 bracket L square plus M square plus N square plus LM Mn plus NL. We can write in this way also. This is fourth part. Now we move to question number 4. In question number 3 we are adding. In question number 4 we have to subtract. As in case of the number, subtract this from. This is very important word. From means we have to write this first. So in similar way, we can write it as 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. This is the second term. Then we write minus. Then we write this term in bracket. That is 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12. So after this step, if we open the bracket, since here is negative sign, then we have to change the sign of all the terms. Or in simple way, this minus got multiplied by each and every term of the bracket. If it is positive, there is no change in the sign. We will simply open the bracket. But if the negative sign is there, then that means we have to multiply the each and every term with minus. Or in simple words, sign will change. If it is plus, it will become minus. If it is minus, it will become plus. Now see, so we write 12a. This will remain as it is. 9ab plus 5b minus 3. Now see, this will become positive, this will become minus 4a. This will become plus 7ab. This will become minus 3b. This will become minus 12. So after this step, again simple, we collect the like term. This is very important step. So now we collect the term 12a and other term with a. This is minus 4a. So we write 12a minus 4a. Okay. So then minus 9ab, any ab, this is ab. So we write minus 9ab plus 7ab. Then after 5b, any term with the b, this is with b. So we write here 5b minus 3b. What left? This number is left 3 and this is 12. So we write here minus 3 minus 12. Please check, no term will left behind. All term must be included. So we can count the terms also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 terms. Here also we have 8 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 12a minus 4a. That means 8a. Minus 9 plus 7, just like integers. So it will become minus 2ab. 5 minus 3, that is 2. Minus 3 and minus 12, minus 15. So this will be the answer in case of question number 4, A part. Now we move to the B part. Here we have B part. Again subtract from this. So we have to write this as first. So we write like this, 5xy minus 2yz minus 2zx plus 10xyz. After writing this term, then we put minus. Why? For subtraction. Then we write the first term, that is 3xy plus 5yz minus 7zx. So after this step, we open this bracket. Whenever we open this bracket, that means we have to multiply by minus, or sign of each term got changed. Just opposite. If it is plus, it will become minus. If it is minus, it will become plus. So now see the second step. 5xy minus 2yz minus 2zx plus 10xyz. Now this will be positive, it will become negative. Minus 3xy. This is positive, this will become negative. 5yz. This will become positive, that is 7zx. This is the first step, an important step. Then after simple, we collect the like terms. Now see xy, any term of xy, this is xy. So we write here 5xy minus 3xy. Now yz, any term of yz, this is also yz. So we write minus 2 yz minus 5 yz. Then zx, any term of zx, this is zx. So we write minus 2 zx plus 7 zx. Then what left? These terms left. That is 10 x y z. Okay. Now after what this one, these two, 5 minus 3, that is 2 xy, minus 2 minus 5, minus 7 yz, minus 2 plus 7, 5 zx. Then 10 xyz, 10 xyz. So this is the solution for the B part. Now we move to the next C part. This is C part. Again subtract from. That means we have to write this term first. So we write here 18 minus 3p minus 11q plus 5pq minus 2pq square plus 5p square q. Then after we put sign of negative, then in bracket we put the first term, that is 4p square q minus 3pq plus 5pq square minus 8p plus 7q minus 10. So after this step, we write here 18 minus 3p. These terms as it is, no change. In second step, we open the bracket. This is plus, then after. Now bracket starts. Now if there is minus, we have to change the sign of each and every term. This is positive, so this will become negative, minus 4p square q. Now this will become positive, 3pq. Then minus 5pq square. Then plus 8p minus 7q plus 10. So after this step, this is very important step. Then now we can collect the like term. Simple as in the previous case. We collect, this is number, so we collect any number 10. So we write 18 plus 10, then 3p. So we find the p, this is 8p. So we write here minus 3p plus 8p. Then 11q, then we find q, minus 7q. So we write here minus 11q minus 7q. Then 5pq, pq, this is pq. So 5pq plus 3pq. Then minus 2pq square. pq square, this is pq square. So minus 2pq square minus 5pq square. This one. Then after 4p square q, anything which is 4p square q, this is also 4p square q. So we can write 5 minus 4, we can write simple p square q. Now what is left? All things I think covered. I think all things are covered. Okay. Now 18 plus 10, 28. Minus 3 plus 8. Simple, just like in integers. Minus minus plus, minus 18 q. 5 plus 3, that is 8 pq. Minus 2 minus 5, minus 7 pq square. Then what is left? P square q. P square q. So this will be your answer. In case of C part, order may be different, but if the terms are same, that means you have got the correct answer. Okay, so this is all about algebraic expression exercise 9.1.